We've been wondering who will be the next head coach over at PV. We haven't heard much of a peep. Now, there was a few rumors out there that the offensive coordinator over at Jackson State, Coach T.C. Taylor, was going to be the new head ball coach over at PV, but I don't think that's who it is. And we're going to leave that for another show. But what I am going to talk about is the message that I saw on the internet. And also, we're going to talk about the next new athlete that has now touched down in the Panthers program. Guys, go ahead, strap on in and get ready for it. You know it's your favorite coach back at it again, 10 toes down, about to tell you how it all went down. This is Tomorrow Leader Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can get all upcoming videos. For all my leaders out there, welcome back. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the routine. If you haven't done so already, hit that notification bell so you can get all upcoming videos and hit all post notifications. And don't forget to like, comment, and share these videos as well. And do Coach a huge favor. Tap in a friend or two and tell them to come on in. There's nothing but positive vibes over here. We're just having a good time talking about HBCU sports. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and tap on in this thing and get straight to it because I know y'all like, Coach, wait a minute. You seeing messages? They got a new player over there. That's right, guys. And guess what? The message and the new player all simultaneously comes together as one. So y'all, hey, let's get into it. But I'm definitely glad to see that there's some movement happening over at PV. Now, the biggest question that many of you have been asking is like, hey, what's going on with the coach over there? Because they're leaving the players in limbo right now because they want to know who their next head coach is going to be. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. There are some players on the team that want to know who will be their leader out there once they touch down on the field come next fall. And with all of the quietness going on, it just bringing up more and more questions from the players like, yo, can somebody please tell us what's happening over here? What's going on with our program? And there's a couple of them that are becoming a bit confused as to why a head coach has not been named. And guess what? One player in particular wants to know what's taking PV so long to make a decision on who their next head coach will be. There are ball players that want to become a part of the Prairie View A&M Panthers program, but without a coach there to say, hey, look, I've looked at your film. You check off all of the boxes and everything that we're looking for you to become a part of our program. It makes things a little bit difficult for players to say, hey, I want to be a part of this program. But you know what? Even with that going on, it still has not raised the alarm or raised the height of awareness for someone to be named and so, for a name to be thrown out there to say, hey, this is the new head coach of PV. But unfortunately, we still got crickets. But there's one bright spot in all of this, and that is this young man that's coming into the Panthers program. And let me tell you something right now. This young man is a Scholastic athlete that has committed to the program. He attended Madison High School in San Antonio, Texas, where he was the team offensive MVP. He also made second team 28-6A with 430 yards receiving, averaging, listen to this average, guys, averaging 30.2 yards per catch with 6 touchdowns. Now, he was first team all-district wide receiver and first team all-district return specialist. Yeah, he can get out there and take them. He can get out there and take them kicks and punt returns to the house. This young man is lethal. He's going to give the Panthers special teams as well as the offense and defensive side of the ball a true injection, letting everybody know, hey, listen, this young man has arrived. Who am I talking about? 6 foot, 170 pound, wide receiver, cornerback, and receiver. Nevon Cooper is a 2020 graduate from San Antonio, Texas, that had several programs looking to bring him into their organization. When I tell you the name of these programs, y'all be scratching your head like, wait a minute, what? Yes. Listen, guys, I stated before, this young man is a Scholastic athlete. A Scholastic athlete. You heard me. You heard me. Here we go. Cooper had offers from Prairie View, Army, Campbell, Colorado State, Columbia, Dartmouth, Georgetown, Incarnate Word, Lehigh, Navy, Pennsylvania, Texas Tech, the University of Texas San Antonio, and Presbyterian. Looking at the list of universities that were interested in him shows he's a complete student athlete in the classroom, competing in the classroom as well as competing on the field. He would definitely add depth to the Panthers receiving and defensive back core. Not to mention, he also can be used out there on special teams. Lining him up in the slot or outside allows him to break routes and sit in zones to help bail his quarterback out in order to make a play in most instances, keeping those chains moving. His ability to make defenders miss after the catch allows him to gain more yards after the catch and keep the chains moving for the offense. His elusive speed after breaking containment may leave a few DBs having a hard time trying to keep up with him, because guess what? Once that young man shifts that gear and he hit that bad boy in overdrive, you're going to be looking at the back of his jersey going down the sideline, and the referee is going to be saying, touchdown. Adding him into the mix can really stir some things up for the Panthers' offense, defensive side, and special teams. Congratulations, Nevon Cooper, on joining the Prairie View A&M Panthers football program. Coach Walker looks forward to seeing you doing some phenomenal things out there in the field next season. Until next time, if you like the content, please like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get all upcoming videos. And remember, be the one and lead.